Week 2 of old Hot Take Haven's picks. Last time we did a classic. This time we're doing a recent classic? Very big question mark on that, but we'll see. We're going to be talking about the garbage person, P.T. Barnum. And the biopic musical based on his life, The Greatest Showman. Hot Take Havens picked it. He loves this, but what did we think? And most importantly, what does someone who probably knew him personally think of him? We're going to talk about all that on a very special This is the Greatest Show edition of the Review.
Hey, welcome to the Review, a show where two small-town dudes and today, two small-town guests give you our big, dumb opinions. I am Troy to the Max Extreme.
And I think it's going to take 1,000 dreams to make this podcast.
We are live in studio to tape with one of our favorite guests, King Kong Eric, at the helm on mic 4.
Welcome.
And
Mike 4, do you hear us?
And returning, as usual, we got Hot Take Havens in his hot seat.
This is the greatest and I'm here for it.
The pregnant pause. Watching you come to that mic and slowly burst that hard...
The pregnant idiot pause.
Oh! That's right. Pregnant idiot. Let's all shout it out.
What, you mean pregnant idiot?
There it is. Is that her coming at us?
Oh, no! She's right down the street. She could
literally hear us. That window is wide open.
Yeah.
She threatened me on Twitter to watch my back.
Hey, Raider! Oh, no, that's not even Raider. Someone ran by right when I yelled that, too.
Oh, did someone throw some food out in the yard? Jesus. Wow. Sorry, bring it on, Rita.
Is that her texting us right now?
I want to see. I'm worried.
Today, if you haven't guessed, we are going over Greatest Showman. Hot Take Havens producing this last 2 episodes.
Yes.
His pick, Greatest Showman.
We put the show in his hands, and
you are immediately regretting it.
Hey, so far not so bad. High Noon?
Inspired picks.
High Noon was good. Well, we'll see how inspired we are by the end of this one, though.
Stick around for next week.
Oh, motherfuckers talking about doing Love Guru. I'm gonna fucking blow my brains out.
No. You'll find out at the end. But
wait.
Yeah, you'll find out at the end.
It might have a change of heart.
All right.
Holy
Stay tuned to the
shit.
end of the episode for his third and final pick.
Final.
Oh!
And final pick.
You guys are cutting me off after 3.
I only stick my hand in the fire enough times where I'm like, okay.
Trust me, you won't want to put your hand back in the fire after this one.
Oh shit, Zardoz again. Before that, why don't we get into a little bit of the news of the week? Little bit being the preemptive term there, because I barely got shit. But Marvel,
Yeah.
they're huge out there. MCU cleaning up, billions on billions of dollars.
Who's that? Who's Marvel?
I'm not playing this game with you.
Oh, okay.
Not today.
Fair
I think
enough.
Today.
It was a character played by Han Solo.
Oh! Have I not seen him? Is he in episode 9?
Harrison Ford, yeah.
Okay.
But Harrison Ford plays him.
Harrison Ford plays him.
Harrison Ford plays Han Solo, who's playing a character named Marvel?
Yep.
That's right.
Okay, sweet.
It's very meta.
It's Disney on Disney action going on here. But Marvel's Illuminati is rumored to be in works for the Marvel Cinematic Universe. The Illuminati is a group of head honchos from different corners of the Marvel Universe that actually was introduced fairly recently, and I really enjoy. It has people from the mutant community with Professor X. It's got Black Panther. It's got Mr. Fantastic. Iron Man, Doctor Strange, and one other one. Black Bolt of the Inhumans and Namor the Submariner.
Ooh.
All together forming a righteous, quote, sort of cabal to make secret decisions of the entire Marvel Universe without anybody else knowing. Like, running it all
So
in the
they're
background.
evil?
Nah, not evil, but just, like, not great either. They're kind of shitty, but doing it for good reasons. Like, in the books,
I feel like you're joining their cult, Troy.
in order for...
there's reasons why they're doing what they're doing.
Look
We
at me
need to
pointing
fo-
at you while I'm saying this.
Guys, we need to listen to what they're saying.
Like, in the books, they send the Hulk into outer space so he doesn't destroy the Earth anymore.
Okay.
And then he lands on planet Sakaar, which you see in Thor Ragnarok, just makes him to a bigger badass. And then he finds out that everyone in the Illuminati sent him to that planet that eventually blew up from their hand, and then goes back and just fucking whoops everybody's ass. It's pretty great. That's my nerd minute. I'm over with it. Just wanted to throw that in there. That's it. That's all. More news. More news! Louis Tan, if you don't know who he is, he's in the upcoming Mortal Kombat reboot movie. He says that the fatalities in this movie are so gruesome that it literally made him sick to his
Sweet.
stomach.
Awesome.
So
Sweet.
he's not yet said what he plays in the movie, but I'm still pumped if it's making an actor physically ill.
This just in, an actor puked.
But I'm into it. Louis Tan, you better be right, because if I don't puke during this movie, I'm coming for you. You hear me?
So is this this is a live action movie?
Yeah.
Ooh,
They've been
alright.
trying to do it for a while, and then COVID hit, and then it kind of went on the back burner. I'm surprised they don't have it all the way filmed, though. I thought they started it a while ago, and it would have been in post by now. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. But yeah, they've been trying to do this for a long time, and they're finally getting to it.
Probably some sweet fatalities they had to reshoot or something there.
Yeah.
Just ripping
Had
guts
to
out of butts.
Kill more people.
But I'm into it. Mortal Kombat was not as great as I remember. We went to it semi-recently because it won a tournament.
We did, yeah. It won the tournament before our last one that we watched, which was absolute dog shit, Brewster's Millions.
Yeah, Oldest Man Alive, that movie sucked. And you championed it.
Yeah.
So I did.
Ooh, I love it. I love the vitriol
And what's it
going on
to
in this
you?
room.
Yeah,
Oh
it
my
sucked.
god.
And
It was terrible. And you were like, oh, this is the greatest movie of all time.
For all of you listening, they've just pulled guns on each other.
I hate this man.
Handguns with bayonets on the end. Because we're in close quarters.
nice.
No, knives.
Knives.
Knives on guns.
Very knives.
Last
Do I need to go get your walker for you?
last bit of news I got. San Diego Comic-Con starts very soon.
oh boy.
If not, have started today or tomorrow.
I thought I saw something pop up where it was like, hey, here's Comic-Con stuff that's going on. So maybe it's going on now. Who knows?
Here is a list of trailers that you are bound to probably see.
Uh-oh, it's going to be a very hefty, it's done next week maybe.
Could be, very well be. I bridged it to the popular ones here, because the other ones I'm like, I don't know what this is, some TV show. But Bill and Ted Face the Music is probably going to get another trailer.
Shit.
Count me in.
The Boys Season 2 is probably going to get an extended trailer. For All Mankind Season 2, which is an Apple TV show that's doing okay. Marvel's Hellstrom, which I think is going to be some sort of series on Disney or
Neat.
Hulu, maybe. The New Mutants is going to get another trailer. Possibly.
It's going to get to the point where you can just piece the whole goddamn thing together.
The first trailer came out 3 years ago.
Size.
I had to write that down.
So this is like what 10 ETs is going to be there?
Yes, yep.
Yeah, the ETs will be trailers.
Yes. Star Trek Discovery Season 3, The Walking Dead Season 10,
Hold on. This is still going on.
yeah, and the Walking Dead World Beyond show that's going to be starting
for
is
fuck's
probably going
sake.
to have a trailer.
It's still going on. Don't you see Bailey's posts about them?
No, you think I read Bailey Bright's crap he puts on Facebook? God, if there's a person I care less about on Facebook, it's Bailey Bright.
I hope he listens to our show.
Bailey, I hope you listen to this.
Your posts suck.
Spruce it up a bit. BB. That is your
BB.
real name.
Yeah. Cardiac kid.
Yeah, Beebs.
The Beebs.
But yeah, I'm surprised The Walking Dead is also still going because everybody has that reaction. Is it? Oh, it's not still on. They say it like a British person. Is that still on?
It's still on.
Is that on the telly?
I remember when the dude got his head chopped off. That was like really crazy. And that's when I stopped paying attention. That might have been season 5.
Which
Oh,
dude got his
Negan?
head chopped off?
Negan chopped off, I think,
Oh,
Glenn's
bashed
head.
in his
Oh,
head.
bashed in his head.
Bashed in his head.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
that was really cool.
Yeah, that might have been season 5 or 6,
Yeah.
maybe? I don't remember. But
I remember I think we got everyone together at your brother's house to watch it, and kind of found out pretty close into it that it was a bad idea because it just made everyone depressed. I tried to set it up like it was some big party because they were the only ones we knew that had cable. I was like, let's watch the premiere of Walking Dead. We know someone's gonna die.
Yeah.
This is gonna be really fun. And then it just kind of turned into, oh Jesus,
this is sad.
this is really
dour.
and gruesome, and like we're watching a dude's eye hang out of his head.
So, silly question. That Walking Dead World Beyond? Where the hell's that going to take place? On a starship? On Mars? What the
I
hell?
don't know, but it's the second spin-off of Walking Dead because Fear the Walking Dead, I think, is still on.
Yeah.
That's like in 7th season already.
And then I also think, I'm pretty sure Rick is gonna have.
They're gonna make a movie starring Rick after the events of what made him disappear, I guess.
Yeah,
Oh my god.
all of it. I'll never watch.
No.
Yeah.
I cared about that show for 5 seasons, and I'm done.
I don't even know if I went that long. I think I went 3 seasons and then sparsely watched after that. Caught the Negan thing and then stopped watching completely.
Yeah. Well, what do we got here? Do the lean.
What do we got here? Oh, and then I guess the most recent thing I've seen of it is the David Chappelle ripoff of it when he hosted Saturday Night Live when he played Negan and all of his other characters and then
Oh
he
my
smacked
gosh.
Tyrone in the head with the baseball bat.
I make people shit their pants. Look at the shit in your pants.
Spot on Negan impersonation. That's all the news I got.
I think we can end the show right there, right? That
That's
Negan
it.
impersonation.
We're never going to get better than that. Not today.
I want to know who shit their pants.
For the record, it was a hot take.
Whatever. I have control of my bowels, old man.
Mr. High Fiber.
Did Hot Take have a hot make in his face?
Oh, boy.
Zing!
Oh, boy.
Now it's not going to get any better.
Hashtag hot duty.
We're 30.
You need to make a Judd Apatow movie about us.
Just said shit jokes the whole time.
It's this damn apple pie that this old man Eric brought.
Special brew, pal.
Special brew sitting in your refrigerator for 17 years.
Not
You buy
quite.
it when you were 94?
I might have, yeah.
Guys, I got some news you all are going to be super interested in, and it's RuPaul's Drag Race news. Because RuPaul's Drag Race is now expanding and doing their own docu-series on their Las Vegas show, including a lot of the past favorites and winners of RuPaul's Drag Race. It's going to be pretty cool. You get all your favorites, like the last season's winner, Evie Oddly,
Okay.
and of course, Derek Barry, Cameron Michaels, Naomi Smalls, guys, Vanessa Vanjie Mateo, guys.
I'm on the edge of my
It's
seat.
gonna get nuts.
I can't wait.
I'm in.
I know you guys are
Man.
all involved. You guys are want to watch this so bad.
God. I'm going to
So,
buy
yeah.
a DVR just so I can DVR it and watch it later.
So there you go. RuPaul's Drag Race doing a docuseries on their Vegas show. RuPaul's Drag Race All-Stars season 4 or 5 is happening right now.
My goodness.
You know what? Can I intervene for a second?
Yeah.
I did watch Celebrity Family Feud
Okay.
on Hulu with Steve Harvey.
Okay.
And
Okay.
they had one. I can't remember who they were going against, but one of the teams was RuPaul's Drag Race.
Nice.
And it's the funniest goddamn thing I've ever watched in my life. Simply because of Steve Harvey interacting with all the characters from RuPaul's Drag Race.
Steve Harvey just always staring at the camera because like these women have penises.
Oh, it's so funny. It is the best thing ever. Check it out.
I think I caught like a clip of that on YouTube, and he literally doesn't know what to do.
No.
Like they will be like outlandish and like themselves, you
Oh,
know,
yeah.
and he'll just do the thing where he's just like wide-eyed, mouth slightly agape.
And just long silence looking at the camera.
It's great. Steve
Check it
Harvey, national treasure.
There you go.
Just like Nicolas Cage.
Yeah, I don't have much more news, but there's
Only RuPaul news.
RuPaul news. But I guess there's going to be a mini series on HBO. I love HBO shows. Still have not watched that Perry Mason yet, but I kind of want to get into it. But there's going to be a limited series called The Third Day, which is going to be 6 episodes. All take place over the course of a day, and you follow 2 different people from 2 different timelines on an island.
Oh my.
So the first one's going to star Jude Law. The first 3 episodes are going to follow is going to have Jude Law, and then the last 3 are going to have God damn it, what's her name? Naomi something, but she's good. She's good. But anyways,
Watts?
not Naomi Potts. I don't know.
Watts.
Harris. Naomi Harris. It's going to be. I don't know. I'm interested.
Naomi Watts?
Very-
Not Naomi Potts.
Naomi Potts. Pepper Potts. Who gives a shit?
What everybody wants to know.
Literally everybody not giving a shit listening to this show.
What everybody wants to know right now is, do we have an HBO Max update?
Yeah. What's HBO Max update, Troy?
Negative.
Nah.
Just nothing. Nothing. I got nothing. I didn't even attempt this week, you know? Almost thought maybe I could get it on my Fire tablet. Then I second guessed myself. It's not even on a Fire Stick. Kidding me?
Jesus.
Fire Stick is way more updated than my tablet. My tablet's a piece of S. Eric, you saw that thing. It's a relic.
Yes.
It's as old as you.
Oh, yeah!
God.
Give it to him!
I don't think it's quite
Is that
old.
why it's made of wood?
Yeah, it's just a Flintstone stone slate. Is all it is.
So, you know what?
Is it an abacus?
I'm going to say this for all you out there. It's my birthday coming up.
Oh,
What the
my
hell?
God! What did he bring?
Oldest man alive is pulling bottles out of a bag over here.
Oh, no.
Caramel? What?
This is courtesy of our host.
Oh,
a birthday present.
So,
Yeah.
You guys finish that, we can get into this.
Wow.
When's your birthday again?
It's Saturday.
Saturday. Send them all your cards, because at that age, they just want a card shower.
I want people to drive by my house and honk.
But not too loud. Not too loud, because he's trying to nap.
And not after 6 o'clock, damn it. That's when I go to bed.
Fun fact: Eric was born before Saturday existed.
I invented Saturday.
Can I just tell you guys, there's nothing better than giving Oldest Man Alive the worst shit ever for being so goddamn old.
But yeah, I was going to get you another chocolate mint, and I saw right next to that is a caramel turtle whiskey,
Man,
which I thought would go very
looks
smooth
very interesting.
down the old gullet.
I'm curious.
By
Like
the
a
time
cat.
we actually get to the Greatest Showman, we are all going to be completely
Ripped.
screwed up.
Yeah.
You're
which
probably already there.
ironically would be what the people were like when they made it. So I mean, it's gonna be.
I'll take a little dabble of that if you don't mind.
Absolutely.
Only other news I have is that Tenet got pushed back indefinitely now. It's no longer even on the bracket.
Nothing on the works now.
No
eh?
10 ETs for the time being.
I love the joke every time. It's not going to be... Well, if we're out of news, why don't we jump into a little bit of mail? It's not necessarily topic specific. It's just a general email.
Hell, I'm up for some mail. I mean, we got 4 mails in here already.
Guys.
That's a male sex joke.
We're doing it.
We're doing it, guys.
It's entitled Male Scream.
Oh, wait a minute.
God. Necessary?
I gotta
Almost a
find
Tarzan.
it. Do I have it still?
I couldn't remember if you had it or not. Just going through random sound files.
Wait. There it is. ×2.
There's the old Tom Cruise scream. This is
×2.
from a friend of the show, Jeremy. Hello, gentlemen. Just wanted to say I've been a huge fan of the pod since Troy introduced it to me about 2 years ago. You're welcome, folks. Got one listener under the table here.
Hell yeah.
I've listened to damn near every episode since you were the Gotham review.
Wow.
Now there are some I skip since I have no interest in it. That Weird Al movie. Excuse me.
Technically,
Wait,
that's
Jeff?
kind of the sound that the title makes.
Is this the Jeremy I know?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. Wonderful. Hello,
Jeremy Irons?
Yes, it's Jeremy Irons.
Oh, sweet.
This is Jeremy on.
I like your show. Not Weird Al Yankovic.
The both of you have some interesting points of views on movies. I love all of the segments, and your show is very well put together. Thank you. That being said, I have never laughed so hard while listening to your Star Warrantines episodes. Cole is an awesome addition in these reviews. I almost pissed myself at work for the first time I heard Jar Jar Chink, which is, I don't know if I
What? I did not say that. Whoa.
I almost didn't read that aloud.
Hold on. I knew. Don't cancel me. I did not say that.
I feel
Jeremy,
bad for saying that.
Your takes are not that high.
No. That's like a scorching haven.
Oh my god, yeah.
Man.
That's a scorched earth haven.
Oh.
Let's just move on.
What is happening?
I agree with a previous mail scream that I would like to hear more about Joel's wrestling. Keep up the great work, fellas. Signed, a guy who works with Troy. P.S. Not sent from an iPhone. There we go.
There you go.
Just shaking your head over here.
Jeremy, I don't know you. Don't like you for that.
Oh my god. Eric, you can't afford to make more enemies at your old age.
At my age, I cannot afford for my blood pressure to be skyrocketing through the roof.
Oh my god.
This man takes 9 pills every hour.
Yeah.
Are you okay, Eric? You're shaking uncontrollably.
He's got one of those sleeves that doesn't have the days of the week, it has the hour, like 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock.
You gotta specially order those on pharmacy.com.
Is there a pharmacy.com?
I didn't know if that was a joke or not. I thought that was a real thing.
You know what? People at night to sleep, they have to sedate me and just have an IV drip for all the pills I have
Oh my
to take.
god, you're like
during
Michael
the day.
Jackson.
God.
Is it mother's milk? I like my mother's milk. I'm Eric.
What the hell?
It's Michael Jackson.
This show is going down so
Anyway, thanks for the letter, Jeremy.
Yeah. Thanks for the weird, wild tangent we all went on.
He's broke. He's broken.
Oh,
You gonna make it?
Well, I have no
No!
trailers, so there's no. I don't have.
I don't have
that's
any
done.
trailers either.
Guys,
It's
it's all been done.
I mean, San
it's
Diego
all
Comic
been
Con's
done.
next week. That's where they're dropping all the trailers. Next
Was
week.
that a song from it?
Bare Naked Ladies.
Oh, I thought you were like singing a song from The Greatest Showman.
No, come on. Bare Naked Ladies. Let's go back to 1999.
It's been 1 week.
Oh! Eric dropping a it's been.
Did your great grandkids tell you that one?
I can't wait for him to be so upset with you. He just spits in your mouth or something.
Sounds kinky.
The greatest insult in this age of COVID is spitting in someone's mouth.
Oh, shit. Well, then I guess we're going to go to who won the tournament of random movies.
Indeed
this
we
last
are.
week.
Indeed we are. Last week we found out it was Searching.
Scorcher.
Searching versus Casper.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think I voted on this one.
You didn't vote?
No.
Turns out I don't think it would have done anything, really.
It wouldn't have. It was a pretty... I'm going to check real quick, but I think it was pretty outstanding who won. With 73% of the vote.
Yeah.
Oh,
Casper
good.
defeated Searching. There was some people that were kind of wanting Searching to go on.
I voted for Searching. I
Yeah.
actually wanted to check it out. Because I don't know another time when I probably would.
Watch it on your own then, because it sounds terrible.
In particular, our superfan Sam wanted Searching to go through, so I'm expecting the John Wayne flip the table gift tomorrow.
Dumpster fire or something like that.
Is there a little girl going to go to bed?
Uh-oh.
Good night,
Night,
Macy.
Good night, Macy.
Have you seen Casper?
Oh, Devin Sawa.
You're
my
on
God.
the friggin'
No.
jigsaw train over here is what it...
I started it. That was my tweet. Get your facts straight. What?
All right, get out of here.
Why do we even bring Jigsaw up? If she's not going to actually show up for a podcast.
Don't tempt her.
Well,
She's a loose cannon.
I'm
Yeah.
tempting.
Yeah. She's crazy for 2 right now, so, I mean, come on.
I would like to
Hashtag-
say, this fine liquor
It's good.
This is phenomenal.
is very good.
You know what? It's
I love it.
It's better than the mint.
Whoa!
Hot take!
Yeah.
Old man
Yeah.
Olsen!
Old man hot take.
the
Better than
caramely,
mint.
pecan-y notes in this?
Yes.
It's very good.
What brand is this? Because I love
It's-
everything
it's-
about...
It's the same brand as the mint. It's Ballatin, I believe.
Oh, give
Yeah.
them a plug.
Ballatin.
Sponsor the show. Ballatin Whiskey.
Ballatin.
Getting podcasters drunk since Eric showed up.
I am going to be just totally gone
So,
by the time we
forever.
film this.
Since
By
all
the
the
time-
podcasts.
Since the beginning
Yeah.
of time.
Aren't we filming things tonight?
Oh, God, I hope not. I'm just tore up from the floor up.
But, so there you go, guys. Searching's out. Casper's in. We now have all but one first-round match in the book, and then it's all up to Troy on who faces who.
And the old second round switch 'em up.
And the old second round switch 'em up quarter. I love a quarterfinals. And our last first round match features a film from 1990, which I believe is based on a comic book.
Kindergarten Cop.
My God, Cole, you got... No, you didn't. And a film from 2002, which features a lovable actor kind of playing a less than lovable character.
Scorpion King.
Jesus Christ.
It could be 2002. Come on.
The film from 1990. I will pull up the...
Is it Cool World?
It is not Cool
What?
World.
Wait a minute. Is it Short Circuit 2?
It is not Short Circuit 2.
Leave, Eric.
The tagline is... Their turf, their game, their rules. They didn't count on his law.
Judge Dredd?
Not Judge Dredd.
Right, because that would have been I am the law.
Yo, Adrian. What's the one where they're playing hockey?
The Mighty Ducks?
Yeah. Is it the Mighty Ducks? Your silence tells me no.
I wish I just had a picture of your face.
So you're telling me
ma'am.
it's not the Mighty Ducks?
No, it's not the Mighty Ducks. I'll give you another hint. It stars Warren Beatty.
Dick Tracy?
Dick Tracy.
No!
Did you say you think it's based off a comic?
Yeah. It's based off a comic, isn't it?
Yeah. Dick
Okay.
Tracy? The
Yeah.
comic book?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, then yeah, it is.
Troy's getting hot over here.
Jesus.
Just like, that's the it's like, is Peanuts a comic strip?
Hey, Troy, you want to calm down a little bit?
Okay,
Am I making
I
everyone
recant my
uncomfortable?
statement. The film from 1990 is based on a comic.
Very good.
Okay.
I think you had to do that. Troy's getting real hot over here.
No
You see
shit.
me? I'm gonna have to open up
Jesus.
2 windows.
Woo!
Like a hot. It's like a hot seat.
Close now.
Max over here.
Get this man an ice cream sandwich. He's cool down.
So there you go. Dick Tracy is in the Review of Return Run movies,
What's the other one?
and it goes head to head with a film from 2002, where a lovable actor plays a less than lovable character.
Kazam.
Don't say what it is because you're looking at my phone.
No, I'm talking about that Shaq movie where he's a genie.
No,
Not that.
that's from the 90s.
The tagline is. Let's find the tagline.
Sucker Punch.
The tagline is "Pray for Michael Sullivan."
I don't know.
What?
Wolf of Wall Street.
It's not.
How about
do
just
you
Wall Street?
see? It's not. It's not Wall Street.
I'm not
It's not
looking at
Wolf
the
of Wall
top.
Street.
The Wolf Man.
It's not
Of
the
Wall
Wolf Man.
Aladdin.
I'll give you a hint. It's
Aladdin.
a gangster film.
Your mama.
Road to Perdition.
Road to Perdition.
I've never heard of this
Also
movie.
a comic book.
Also a comic book. Oh my
Mhm.
god. So comic v comic.
Look out, son.
Dick Tracy
Look out, son.
versus Road to Perdition. Tom Hanks plays a mafia hitman who is protecting a child.
Look out.
Yeah, Dick Tracy all the way. What the hell's Road to Perdition?
It's like a gangster-esque type thing.
Okay.
It's got Tom Hanks in it, though.
Yeah.
Oh!
America's Dad.
That's a lovable
Right.
character.
Yeah.
He's a
Love-
hitman.
yeah.
Okay.
There you go.
Oh.
Okay.
Dick Tracy versus
Yo.
Road to Perdition. We know Cole's got Dick Tracy. What are you thinking there, T Max?
I don't know. I think Dick Tracy would be the better conversation.
Yeah, just to talk about the weird facial abnormalities of everyone involved.
Yeah. Just see a big yellow coat in action, you know? Big old walkie-talkie wristwatch.
Yeah, I'm on my way. That's his thing, right?
Yep.
I'm on my way.
I'm on my way. That's his catchphrase.
Wow.
I'm on my way.
Riveting-
Warren Beatty.
riveting
Sweet
stuff.
catchphrase.
I don't know if that's...
I'm on my way.
I'm Dick Tracy. That's his catchphrase.
Okay.
Just walks into a
I'm on
room.
my way is what Joel texts and then shows up 2 hours later.
I learned from the best, aka Dick Tracy. Old man Eric, what are you thinking for this? You've seen all of cinema.
Yes, I have. Yes, I have. I think Dick Tracy probably be the better of the two.
Wow.
Ooh, he's actually gonna vote for a talkie.
Wow.
Oh my god.
Yeah, because Road to Perdition is the classic silent film from 2002.
What, you think my movie experience stopped with Charlie Chaplin?
I thought it
It
stopped
did?
with just that train that came at the screen.
So,
You're awful. You're awful people.
so there you go. All the films are out from this one. Nothing's a secret anymore. So it's either Hook, Princess Bride, Mrs. Doubtfire, Superman, The Producers, Die Hard 2, Casper, Dick Tracy, or Road to Perdition will be the film that we review at a later date.
I think I might have said... Oh, Chelsea just giving the farty thumbs down.
She hates all of
Party
them.
thumbs
Especially
down.
Princess Bride. You hate that?
There are
No,
good
Princess
movies
Bride
in there.
You have really good movies in there.
Far,
Some
far,
of
far
them-
better ones than the last time around.
That's why I would
That's
like
true.
to say, I think... I said it last time. The creme rose.
Yeah.
You did.
You know?
There's a few movies there that can win the whole thing.
A lot better than that piece of shit Brewster's Millions.
Awful. Awful, awful,
Happy
awful.
birthday to
Awful
you.
shit.
Your movie sucked.
Like
Well done. Well done.
Mm-hmm.
I need to stop drinking this caramel turtle whiskey shivers.
Do you want to try it?
It's
Sea
giving
Danger?
me the hashtag what?
Whiskey shivers.
Stealing one of our daughter's ice cream bars.
Yeah.
Yep.
Old Sandy Mouth over here got the whiskey shivers.
Smells really
Woo! Whiskey shivers!
It's really smooth.
It's
We're all
good.
waiting in anticipation
You gotta-
for her reaction.
Oh my gosh.
Now you
Let me put
gotta
it down on this
Sea
cold
Danger.
Kansas coaster.
buy them now. $10. I will ship them to you for free. You
What a deal.
What
Yeah.
a deal.
gotta dunk your ice cream sandwich in this. Oh.
I don't know about that.
That's
Ice cream
great.
sandwich already disintegrates too quickly.
Small story from today. I was working with the Chaw, and she talked about how she listened to a past episode where I was blasting Georgia over Sea Danger talking about an episode of Designing Women.
It's a good show. You should give it a chance, you hypocrites.
What?
Get a little culture.
Get out of here. Yeah, just put it on the table, get a ring on it. Like, ah!
Cover up my face.
Georgia?
Georgia.
Georgia.
Georgia on my mind.
Just the scene where she like is angry and
Georgia.
the lights went out in Georgia.
Georgia.
In a fight. I mean, amazing.
You're talking the devil went down to Georgia. Charlie Daniels gave me the alcohol, baby.
I think he just died recently.
What?
Charlie Daniels?
died.
Yeah, he
Of
did.
the Charlie Daniels
Yeah,
band?
like a few weeks ago or
Yes,
Yeah.
that Charlie
Not
Daniels.
that Charlie Daniels.
Yeah, I have a bit. Charlie Daniels died.
Yeah, there we go.
Oh, I didn't even play the song.
Oh.
Who does your bits?
Neil does.
Oh.
Yeah.
He sends them in.
He sends them in.
Yeah, it's the pits.
He sings them.
Yeah, 5 minutes of song.
It's the
For, like,
pits.
1 bit.
Someone died.
And it's the pits.
Please stay tuned for
Neil's bits.
I'm gonna replace that. Just put. That's the new Neil's Bits
And
theme.
he just
I wish I could do
Without
that.
Neil.
Do the thing
Yeah.
where you rub your hand around the cup. And
Hold on, rub your hand around the cup. Here we go.
Wow.
Guys,
What a
y'all
weird
hear
sound
me
that
on Twitter
that glass
tomorrow, and
made.
Shaw's like, you fucking idiots.
This is probably the worst audio ever created.
This is the worst podcast in history. Is this one right here? What are we even doing at this
You
point?
are not allowed to have me on the podcast after a shitty day at work, okay? Because all I want to do is drink and just forget about the day.
Mm.
Well, here's
And
something you
how?
don't want to forget, Cole.
Ooh, tell me.
What about our topic of the evening?
The topic
talking?
of the evening?
Greatest Showman.
It's time. P.T. Barnum flapping open them tents.
Flapping them. Jesus.
Inviting in everyone to see the greatest show on earth.
I need to get the audio of just that, and then that's how we introduce Cole for every show.
Hey, The Greatest Showman debuted in the U.S. January 12th, 2018. Notably, the dumping ground of movies.
My first note, hold on, my first note is fucking love the main song. That is my favorite song in any movie ever. Ever.
I remember you telling me you wanted to have your entrance be that song sometime.
So,
Oh, for God's
fun fact,
sake.
I myself with Joel and a friend of ours promoted a wrestling show last summer, and I plan on promoting more in the future. I want that song to play before every single show that we start. Because to me, it pumps you up.
It's a pretty good song.
It's
I'm not gonna lie.
amazing! And
I'm
it
not
just, oh man, it gets me all pumped.
Well, let me go on with the facts before you just cream all over this movie.
Go ahead.
Way
All right.
too late.
Yeah. Too late, but go ahead.
This had a budget of $84 million domestically, raked in $174.3 worldwide, $435 million. Rotten Tomatoes has this movie at 56%.
Ooh, low.
IMDb 7.6 out of 10. Metacritic 48%.
Wow.
And I'm Jeffrey Rex. Gives it a 6 out of 10.
Well, they all fucking suck.
Are they related to I'm Cow or whatever the hell one was from last week?
Oh, hold on. What was last
What
week?
was last
I think
week?
it was something to do with cow.
Oh, just that cow.
That cow.
I think this is his own separate entity. Anyway, yeah. So this dropped in January, notably like the dumping ground
yeah.
of all movies.
Yeah.
And ironically enough, this movie actually followed the release date of a movie we're talking about on Monday.
Oh, wow.
So
Really?
The Last Jedi is actually still in theaters when this came out. So it's kind of
Interesting.
uncanny how
Hot
things
take.
lined up here.
I planned that.
So, hot take. What's this movie all about?
It follows us from P.T. Barnum,
yeah.
the famed circus promoter, as a young man. And within the first 10 minutes, we go from a young man to a, 35-year-old grown adult. But we
And his
find-
ageless children.
And his ageless children that, yes.
It's amazing how that Pink song that they sang lasted for 25 years. or
Yes,
whatever.
it was fantastic. We follow him from a young man all the way through to his beginning of promoting freak shows, for lack of a better term, and buying his building and everything that goes into his beginnings of his career as a circus promoter. With some freaking amazing songs.
I want to touch on the songs because I've never seen this movie and I haven't really ever heard any of the soundtrack.
Yeah.
I can't believe you never saw this
except for the song that you love so much, the main theme of this.
What song, Troy? Is
movie.
Is it? Hold on.
The fact that you didn't have this ready to go.
I wish
upsets
I had
me.
it. What about? Is it this?
Yes. That's the only song I ever heard. So I didn't really know what to gauge the movie on. And I was actually kind of, at first, taken... Oh my god. Is he going to stroke out
He's
over
gonna
there?
pee his pants.
Somebody get him a catheter!
Oh, why?
No, I already
have to
got
put
one.
it
I'm
in.
good. Thanks.
I ain't putting a catheter in those, man.
Oh my God, Olsen's peeing.
Whoa!
Don't puke.
Whoa! Whoa!
Are you joking? Are you okay?
Oh my God.
You're not gonna
Do I need to crack a window?
No.
Oh my God.
just lean out.
I took a drink while Joel played that goddamn song,
And died a
and
little
I
bit.
died a little bit. 3 years off my life right there, thanks to you, oldest man. You get my life expectancy. Carry on!
I'll take your 3 years. What the hell?
Oh, you gonna be
shit.
174 then?
174 then!
Yes!
What I was gonna say is that I was initially kind of taken back by the music a bit, because I didn't... For a movie about P.T. Barnum and the Barnum and Bailey Circus, I didn't expect the music to be so, I guess, aggressive and poppy. And I was like... It took me like almost 3 songs to be able to get into the style that they were going for.
Yeah.
But that being said, it looks really nice. Like so this movie struck a weird balance with me. Is like, I know P.T. Barnum was not like this.
No.
And a lot of it just feels like, well, here's my note right here. It's flashy, sometimes even gaudy, but somehow still works, even though it very much romanticizes P.T. Barnum, who was 60 when he started the Barnum and Bailey Circus.
Yeah, it was his his retirement project was establishing the circus.
Yeah.
Beyond that, what he really did with his early years was he took advantage of an old black woman and developed the museum. That's
Okay.
the thing he did in his early years. But the whole story behind it burning down is another thing too.
Oh,
I'll
Jesus.
get more into as we
Okay.
dive into this. But Yeah. I was like watching some stuff on P.T. Barnum, and like he does kind of turn a corner in his later years, but he's a real piece of shit when he's younger.
You hate this man, don't you?
I mean, like
As he
I feel
twists his throat.
like everyone at this time of year, or in this time of like
at this time of the year.
yeah, in January, everyone like in this time period is kind of a piece of shit, just mainly based on the fact that
History.
they're ill-educated.
Yeah.
But
Even Honest Abe?
well, I mean, I'm sure even he had his like things,
His foibles.
his foibles.
Oh my god, get out of
But but like I don't know. I'll get more into like what I think of P.T. Barnum as a whole as we go on. But there's some stories about P.T. Barnum
That need to be said.
that need to be said.
I eagerly await.
So, and then my other note here is like the story overall, it just feels like it kind of just lightly touches on his history and like how
Yeah.
he just wanted to create this, like this huge kind of spectacle for himself.
Yeah.
But overall, it kind of feels a little like for a life story biopic.
Yeah.
It's a tad hollow, but
Yeah.
still enjoyable. So it's weird, me watching it, it's striking this weird balance is like, I can be on my phone the whole time on this movie, not really miss any huge plot
Mm-hmm.
point going through, and still look up and be like, oh, this is kind of fun.
Yeah,
Like-
yeah. The thing that I least like about it is the fact that it's a biopic. If it was just like a movie about like just a circus
Yeah.
like ringmaster that developed this, I think I would have liked it a lot more.
yeah,
but
I
like-
had the exact same thought.
But like even based on the fact that they're just using P.T. Barnum as kind of like a jumping off point, I don't know. Watching this time around, I kind of liked it.
yeah. Yeah.
Thank you, gentlemen. Quit looking so much into it and just enjoy that goddamn
Yeah.
main song.
I mean, even especially
you didn't play the song
like
over
especially
again?
coming off of Hamilton, like we did Hamilton not that long ago,
Yeah.
where it's like I'm sure they definitely like over like stated things
Yeah.
that he's done in his life. Like there's even people coming out talking about how he was not so cool when it came to slavery. And
Right.
like I'm sure he was way more of a womanizer than they play him off as in the show.
Yeah.
Where it's like, oh yeah, that's the only woman he slept with when he was married. Sure.
I like that they're also saying now that about Hamilton that it's only on Disney Plus and didn't say like a decade ago
So,
when
yeah.
the musical came out.
No
Like,
shit.
Jesus Christ.
No
get a
shit.
life.
But I mean, I think that's just
slide that in there a little more coy, won't you, Troy?
but I just think that's what it's supposed to be now. Like was like anything taken entertainment wise, you can't take as like, oh shit, they're not being factual.
Yeah.
Like I think as long as it's entertaining and it brings about like a message that's not offensive, like
Yeah.
I'm all for it now.
Yeah. And this movie also came around like out around the holiday season too, so it's like a feel good movie at the end of the day.
Yeah.
That it was meant to come out at this time. So like at the end it was like, yeah, it's a good story. It's got a second act little
Yeah.
dip to come up to the third act, and it's got a nice little bow on that elephant at the end. It's a good time.
Was that elephant street legal, by the way?
There's
No
no
shit.
rules back here.
Yeah.
This is not even 1900
Did he give that elephant
yet.
to a valet? Like
Keep it running.
keep it running.
Just hands him a handful of peanuts.
Sir, your vehicle shit on me.
Get a shovel.
Get a shovel, man.
Yeah. But Cole, you've got a whole slew of notes. What do
Oh,
you got
yeah.
going on?
I mean,
there?
I got some notes. Like, the beginning, do you think Barnum was actually, like, motivated to start the circus by the woman giving him an apple that has a deformed face?
No.
No, I didn't think so either.
No.
But that was one of the notes I had, so I thought I'd write it down.
Actually, a lot of the people that he got that were quote unquote freaks, he bought from other people.
Oh my god, you are here? And Buddy from Rotor is here with the horrible notes on P.T. Barnum.
He warned us last week.
I wasn't
Yeah.
aware that Barnum was a
Yeah.
flesh peddler.
Well,
Yeah.
just ask Buddy
It's
from
I
Rotor.
think it's just above human trafficking what he did with
Oh my god.
with the quote unquote freaks, because it was mainly people that could not find work because they looked so weird, so they had like people that would take care of them So P.T. Barnum would go to those people and buy them from those people. Granted, he still gave him, like, that's the kind of the weird double-edged sword about him, was that he did give him lodging, he did give him, like, a pretty decent wage, but he's still, like, in this, he plays them up as, like, I'm being accepting of them, and I'm giving them, like, I'm making them feel like human beings. He wanted them to, like, know that you're here because, like, you're different,
Yeah.
and I want you to make sure that you play that up, because that's part of the show.
Yeah.
Like, Tom Thumb, when he bought him from his parents because his parents wanted nothing to do with him because he was weird. He was 6 or 7 years
damn.
old when he bought him.
God, he
Not
wasn't
22.
22.
Yeah. So he was a 6-year-old that he bought from his parents because his parents wanted nothing to do with him because he was weird. And like even in the show, he would
weird. I don't want this thing.
and even in the show, he would have him smoke cigars and like drink whiskey in front of the crowd when he was like a 6 or 7-year-old.
Oh Jesus.
Side note, though, how weird is it seeing that dude in the movie? Like, when he starts talking and stuff, it's just a weird visual.
Oh yeah.
So is he partially CG too?
It looks like
Because he like moves a little like in an uncanny valley, and it looks like when he went to shake his hand when he met him at his quote mother's house.
Yeah.
He didn't even close his hand. Tom Thumb didn't.
Yeah.
He had like an open hand, and then it just looked weirdly composited together. I don't know. That was another note I had too. Is like, granted, this is like a highly romanticized and not really super close to realism. But then when they did add like some weird CG elements in, not even weird ones, but just like I don't even to touch up a little. They were very noticeable, I thought, and I was like, well. Is it like it's a make or break thing for me? No, ultimately not. It just is like that's a weird, uncanny thing, like the elephant at the end, or even anywhere in the movie.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, that's a fake elephant. That is a fake elephant.
Yeah.
But
You know what they didn't CG was the bearded lady's top when she's dancing. Good lord!
Oh yeah.
My goodness, the bosom on that woman.
Yeah.
her cup spilleth over.
They were aching to come out.
Yeah.
But I mean,
Wow.
she's one of my favorite parts of the movie.
Oh,
Actually.
man, I
Yeah.
love
She has
her
an
part.
amazing voice.
I liked her singing moments more than the Swedish. What was
Chef?
it?
Swedish chef?
Jenny Lynn, I believe.
Yeah. What was the?
Herf and Flurkin.
What was the name they gave her? Like the Swedish Muse or something like
Yeah.
that, or whatever.
I can't remember her name, but yeah.
Like, granted, her song was great. I liked it, but like, then it didn't have like the energy.
Her song is good, but if you listen to the lyrics of it, it makes no fucking sense.
Oh, I wasn't
I
listening.
love-
Is that Jenny Lind? The
Yeah,
Yeah, Jenny Lynn. Yeah.
All right,
Yep.
okay.
They
Thanks
introduced
for
her
getting
to
with the
something.
program.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm drunk, so give me some slack
You got
over
a
here.
long night.
Yeah, and I'm about to pop another beer here in a second, so...
I'm a huge fan of how all the songs are obsessed with numbers and lights.
Do tell! Carry on.
Like 1,000 dreams, and then a million dreams, and then that Jenny Lind, she sings about having 1,000 spotlights, and then everything has lights in it. Like there's always lights in your head,
Well, they're just invented.
and like, colorful lights, lights in your head, spotlights. There's so many talk of lights and numbers in all these songs.
But they're great songs, though.
No, they're good.
They are catchy as shit.
Oh my god! I watched this when I was laying in bed, just expecting to just get through the first hour of it, so I had
Yeah.
to watch it all in one day. And I watched the whole thing. I couldn't fall asleep
It's so
because
good!
like the minute I was about to ready to fall asleep, another number would play where I'm like, God damn it, I'm back in it now.
So when we first watched this, my wife and I and the kids, we bought the soundtrack on Amazon right then and there.
Mm-hmm.
And my daughter knows every single song, like by
Oh,
heart.
dang.
Loves it. And we've gone on so many road trips where we would just play this song on CD in the car. It's so good.
Yeah.
I might fire it up on Spotify the next couple of days
I know.
here for the...
Just gets
Like,
you
the
pumped.
kiddos.
Even Molly is really picky when it comes to musicals and stuff, but like she was able to point out where it's like every song has like that like fucking like downbeat where it's like like
Yeah.
every song has that where it's like, but that's like that note where it's like, yeah, pick it up, fuck yeah, like every song has it. Like there's always just like that one part where it's like a pause and it's like
One of my favorite songs is when Efron and Hugh Jackman are in the bar.
Oh, that's
That's one of my favorite songs.
Don't you want to get away? Oh my god, it's so good.
Yeah.
Oh.
That's a
Also,
good
another
number.
thing was P.T. Barnum hated alcohol.
Oh, come on. Will you stop with the ruining this movie for me?
He was a firm believer in the temperance movement. And
Wait a
would
minute.
not
Was
let-
he straight edge? Did he enjoy
Probably
spaghetti?
maybe he was. Yeah, he was straight. Yeah.
Oh,
He had X tattoos on his hands.
did he really? Oh my god. Did it say spaghetti like my
It did.
tattoo does? Sweet.
It did. He ate spaghetti while he was talking
Awesome.
about how he should.
Awesome. Sweet. Did you guys catch... It's a stupid note I have. But when Tom Thumb is looking over at at P.T. Barnum in like the... I don't know if they're in a court proceeding or what they're in. But he goes, "What are you looking at, flop doodle?"
Yeah, and it gets the biggest laugh out of everybody. and then it's such a big laugh that the judge is like, you know what? I'll let you kill someone. Like he's like that cool with him. like he won the judge over with just that one insult.
I love it.
It's like, you're such a free spirit. I love you.
I did enjoy the little part, like during the unique persons casting call,
Yeah.
when he's talking to the really fat guy. He's like,
Yeah.
"How heavy are you?" He's like, 500 pounds. Did you say 750 pounds?
Yeah.
And I love that it's like, it's P.T. Barnum using the gimmicks.
No, that's
Yeah.
that's why I think. Well, when I was watching this, I feel like that's part of the reason why I think it charmed you. Was I feel like this is like the early development of like what wrestling is now.
That was my next note. Absolutely.
Like P.T. Barnum is like the early manifestation of what a wrestling promoter is now.
He's an 1860s promoter.
Yeah.
Like he's accentuating what people are to make them something bigger than life.
Yeah. Like the things that I like looking into P.T. Barnum, the things I respect about him was that like he took publicity and like always treated it like it was a positive.
Yep.
Even like like the guy that like always gives like the bad publicity about him, he was like a real dude and they would always go back and forth with each other. And he always found that like when that guy would talk about how something was fake, he would like be like, that was when like people would show up more because then they wanted to show up to see if they could find out what the fake thing was.
Right. Exactly. It draws them in.
Yeah.
And then like the giant, he asked the giant how, I think he said like, "Where are you from?" or something. And he goes, "Oh no, now you're the Irish giant."
Yeah.
It just gives these people these gimmicks, these personas that
Yeah.
aren't totally real, but it just makes them more marketable.
Yeah, exactly. And then like even like down to when he found like his popularity was dying and not more people were coming to his museum, then he would start writing bad reviews about his shows and like putting in things where it was like people like, "Oh, by the way, this thing was so bad. You need to see how bad this is." And then that people would show up to go see it.
Right.
Because they wanted to see something that they could like talk about.
It's a weird way of promotion.
Yeah. Like he's like that first big like promoter for the sake of like, I'm not here to give you something real, I'm here to give you an experience.
Yep. So you have the classic, you have the musical numbers throughout the entire movie, which are awesome. But underneath all that, you have the classical story of like someone that like comes from nothing and gets so much.
Yeah.
And then it kind of goes to his head with like the whole Jenny Lind thing and going on tour with her.
Yeah.
Did you guys like that part of the movie?
It's for me, well, we watch a lot of movies. For me, it was pretty cookie cutter, but it's
Yeah.
like the thing that I like about all of that is that some of it is like so low key insane. I loved it. Like one of the things that already like busted me like in the first part was like they did this whole thing where like he's working for some like factory or whatever.
Yeah.
And he comes up and gives them the idea for airplanes before he shuts the entire factory down. Where it's like, is this movie trying to convince me that P.T. Barnum invented airplanes in like the 1830s?
He was copying the Wright brothers' homework.
Somebody stole that shit from me, by the way.
Man, but I love it. It's just like, I don't know, like, I feel like they had an idea, like, they had the songs, they had the person they wanted to focus on, and then everything else was like, we don't need to focus on this, but let's make it something so low-key insane that people that are looking out for it will just love it.
Yeah.
Like, it's just, like, small things like that. Like, I don't know. I was talking about how, like, there's, like, a small thing in this movie that I obsessed over. So, there's a scene when he comes back from work after he just got fired, and, like, he does this whole thing where he's like, I made a wishing machine, and I want you girls to make a wish. And his youngest daughter's wish was, I want to marry Santa Claus.
And what's your beef with that? Hold on, because I have
It's weird, like, especially after
Have you
like
ever talked to a child before?
no, I did. Yeah,
You tried.
yeah, no, I get that.
Hold on.
Okay.
I watched this movie this afternoon with my 7-year-old daughter, and she thought that was the coolest wish ever. She goes, that one girl wanted ballet slippers, but the other girl, she wanted to marry Santa Claus. I think that's so cool, Dad. You know, whatever you're gonna say, Joel, just shut the fuck up, because you know what? My daughter loved it.
But no, but it was hilarious because it was like out of all like they do that and they're like oh, and then like the other girl's like I want ballet slippers, and then they treat that as like the oh man, whereas like oh the feasible thing, holy shit.
Okay, all right, I
Like,
got you.
I love that whole thing. Like they totally gloss over the fact that she wants to marry an old man to go on to like we're poor. You don't want to tackle the fact that your like 4-year-old daughter wants to marry an old man that gives toys to people.
He's a giver.
So I have a note in here. Every single song in this movie is like either inspirational or gets me pumped up. Mm-hmm. Like it just, like
yeah.
you were saying, Joel, like when you were trying to go, like, oh, I'll watch an hour of it and go to sleep.
Yeah.
But like as soon as the song starts, you're hooked in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It just brings you right in, and they're so frequent.
Yeah, and I really like a lot of the numbers have amazing choreography going on at the same time.
Oh yeah.
Like when it's actually like in like the I don't know center stage or like in the ring.
Yeah.
Of like in the circus. I
Yeah.
thought all those numbers were awesome. And
Yeah.
my eyes were glued
Well,
to
that
it.
one song you brought up, Cole, like Hugh Jackman and Zac Efron have like cool choreography with shot glasses.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's one of my favorite parts of the whole movie. And then like the bartender gets in on it at the end where
Yep.
he's just like, throwing shots around.
Yeah.
Doing a fucking like Woody in the background, being like, like he's just like hugging like the liquor bottle, like, all right, you guys.
It's awesome. It is so good.
It's like that bartender in the Never Gonna Give You Up Rick Astley video.
He didn't throw the towel up and spun though.
I'm gonna give you one.
He was close. So I was looking up trivia for the guys who made the movie for this, and it's actually the same two guys who made all of the music for La La Land.
Oh, really?
Because when I was watching this, I was trying to come up with an analogy of what the music reminded me of another musical, and it was like either Chicago or La La Land.
Yeah.
And I was like, it's kind of like that, and it's just like kind of cool that I guessed that it was La La Land.
Yeah.
I didn't know about it.
I was getting like real like Disney vibes from it a little bit.
Yeah, I didn't get so
don't
much
know.
of that.
Like it was like well, just how like the songs are kind of laid out. Like I don't know, like Disney songs in particular. I feel like they have like kind of like that blanket feel they give you, where like instead of giving you like story beats, they give you more of like an emotion of like what you're supposed to feel at the time. And I felt like feel like a lot of the songs do that. Like they don't move the story along. It's just like this is how this character feels, and
Yeah.
we're gonna really make you feel this way, like going forward.
Mm-hmm. I
I
guess
don't mean to interject, but I was drunk at the beginning of this, and I'm still drunk now. But was this movie profitable?
yeah, it made money.
It did make
There's
money.
even rumors that it's gonna have a sequel. I don't know if it's really
Wow.
needed.
I don't know how I feel about that.
I don't know either.
We're gonna follow Bailey. We got Barnum. What about Bailey?
But so I was gonna say, like, I was looking at more stuff, and it said that Hugh Jackman wanted to do this. This was in production for like 9 years before it was made,
Wow.
Lord.
and this is the hardest he's ever prepared for a movie except for Logan. And I'm
Why?
like,
Wow.
I'm like, what? Like maybe you did the most research on him or whatever, but I don't know, man.
How
Like-
would he do research on him and still be like, this guy rocks?
Yeah, I just want to make this guy a stand-up fella. I'm gonna sing a bunch of sweet songs.
All right, we're not all you, Joel. We don't all look at P.T. Barnum's worst things he ever did in his life, like buy people.
Or abuse animals.
Okay, all right.
Or, as it was played out in the movie, he didn't want to be seen with them in public anywhere.
Oh, that's true. That's true.
Piece of shit.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Eric, why don't you just leave?
Eric.
Okay.
No.
I also,
Eric, did you watch this movie?
I did.
Oh, okay.
Oh, chime in, man.
I really
What are
want to hear your
thoughts?
opinion on it.
I thought the movie was good. The only thing I didn't get was a little subplot between Zac Efron and Zendaya. Did that really need to be in there?
I didn't mind it.
I
I
didn't
actually liked
hate
I
it.
mean, it wasn't bad, but was it necessary?
I really liked their musical number together where they do that whole dance with like the rope.
Yeah, that was good.
I guess it's not necessarily necessary. I should have planned that sentence out better, but it is like a telling thing of the time. It's like, oh, like I can't be seen with like a black woman or else I'm chastised.
Yeah.
Because I'm like an upper crust or just a white man in general. You know?
And her brother was Black Mantis from
Aquaman. From Aquaman.
But no, it does add to the whole story, like when they're walking into the theater and
And they
he
bump
meets
into
his
his
parents.
parents.
Yeah, and his parents are like, oh,
Yeah.
you're dating the help. Who are you?
dating. Actual dialogue from the movie.
Like, shut up, Monopoly Man, right?
From The Mandalorian.
I have spoken.
Yeah, Nick Nolte, I have spoken, Monopoly Man, you know.
But so Molly watches everything with subtitles, so I pretty much watch everything with subtitles at my house. I encourage people to watch with subtitles because they give you the background dialogue of all the audience members when the that singer comes up for the first time. The background dialogue from the audience is insane. There's just like parts where like people are just saying, "Oh, PT's just out of his element." Like it's just like it's just like people are having like full on like conversations and they're like
In
playing it all
dialogue.
in dialogue. They're just like, "Oh, he doesn't understand what he's doing. He's way out of his element."
Hold on, I have to give Molly a hard time next time I see her. Why does she watch everything with subtitles?
Like
I'm
she just
surprised you haven't, because with kids, them being blaringly loud in the house, like I almost watch everything with
I
subtitles.
just
now.
yell at them to shut up.
she did all yeah.
It works totally. They fear me.
I have no fear in this house.
Yeah.
It's a serious
I'm just a
thing.
person. I am just a man who lives in this house at this point.
Do you sleep on a cot in the living room?
But now she just likes it, and now I've just kind of grown to accept it.
Okay.
And I mean, it is what it is. I
Okay.
but I think, but watching it with subtitles on really made me appreciate just the background chatter that I would not have gotten if I would just watch this without it. Because they really fucking hammer home like, oh, the carnival man, like just like fucking this like random shit like
Carney? Yeah, I liked the moment in time where there's like the second act dip where they have like a little falling out and she
Yeah.
like kisses him on stage.
Yeah.
And like there's legit photographs taken of them and then it's a drawing in the newspaper.
yeah, it's a drawing in the newspaper.
Like, wait a minute, I know for a fact there was photos taken. Why wasn't that in the newspaper?
And then isn't one of the headlines Barnum equals scandal or something like the headline is a fucking math problem now. They got a fucking
But, I mean, overall, I thought this movie was fun. It's too bad that the real Barnum and Bailey Circus closed 7 months before this movie came out. 'Cause I bet
Really?
that would be like a
I
big
know they would have
boost.
Yeah, no shit.
That's true. That's true. Don't they have a museum up in Wisconsin?
In Baraboo,
In Baraboo, yeah.
because I had family that lived there, and we'd always go there when I'd visit my aunt. We would go there, and they would, in like the summer months, they would have like an actual like very low key carnival show where
Okay.
they would take in like the smaller acts from carnivals and do it. Like I remember one year going there and watching a person juggle luggage with their feet.
That sounds special. Yeah. Sounds like something I pay money to see. Why not?
Is it like the Ripley's Believe It or Not kind of deal.
Kind
and
of,
then
sort
with
of,
acts.
yeah. Like it's a museum where like they kind of give you the whole history of like carnivals in general or circuses and like Barnum and Bailey and everything. And then yeah, like in the summer months they had like an actual like tent you would go to where they would do like the smaller acts. Like I don't think there was any animals involved, but it was like people with like these special abilities that they would do stuff. I think one year they actually did have a trapeze person, which was kind of fun.
I know it's a big deal up there because when you go to like the Dells now, they have on the overpasses.
Yeah.
They have like carved out like elephants and circus type themes on the overpasses.
Oh, really?
When you're outside of the Dells.
Yeah.
Baraboo's right by the Dells. Yeah.
Yeah, like my aunt and uncle like lived like blocks from it. We'd walk there
Okay.
The dream. The dream to just walk to a
the
second-rate
Barnum and
circus.
Bailey Museum in Baraboo, Wisconsin.
Quit rubbing it in, okay?
But I think all in all, though, I was apprehensive going into this.
Why are you apprehensive about my pick? You were apprehensive about High Noon, and you frickin' loved it.
Listen.
Do not forsake me, oh my darling.
You came in hot with Love Guru Love.
Oh, yeah? You think?
Oh,
That's
no.
what
Great.
makes me apprehensive
Troy.
about any subsequent pick that you would have.
Troy, you're pushing him. Don't push him.
Don't push me over the edge.
He's got one more pick. He's holding the gun to our foreheads right now.
Don't push me, cause I'm close to the edge.
Oh, man, he's trying not to lose his head. Come on.
So next week it'll be American Pie
Hey,
2 or Wedding or
Don't
whatever.
jump the gun here, oldest man. Don't jump the gun.
The American Pie 2 as the.
I can't wait for American Pie to Wedding.
But then the movie eventually won me over. It was very entertaining, although like a weird, lightly abridged version of P.T. Barnum's life, but it's still just a feel-good, just light romp. And the music ended up, I really enjoyed him, so I don't know. I'm going to grade it. I'm going to give it a solid B. I thought it was fun.
Yeah, I'll give it a... I'm pretty much in the same boat. Like, where with High Noon, I thought it ran kind of slow, but I had a lot of substance to it. I feel like this had, like, very little substance to it, but I had a lot of fun all the way through. So it was, like, the exact opposite of Cole's pick from last week. But I still had fun, so I'll give it a pretty high B.
Ooh, hi,
I had fun.
Oh, not a B plus, but a high B.
Not a B plus.
Oh, okay, all right.
That's just crazy talk.
Yeah, come on.
Eric.
I haven't seen very many musicals, but this was fun.
Are you a musical fan?
I wish I'd seen Hamilton. I haven't seen
You
it
haven't
yet.
seen Hamilton?
my
I have not seen Hamilton.
Get your ass out of here right now.
Get your ass out of here.
like-
As the third and newest, somewhat co-host of this podcast, get your ass out of here.
You know there's 4 of us in here, right?
Eric, shut up.
Okay. All right, just checking.
Jeez, what do you think? He's your kids?
I'm not 74.
No,
Shut up, I don't want to read subtitles.
this movie's fun. I almost do want to rewatch it with subtitles,
There you go.
just to get some of the background chatter and
Oh, yeah.
stuff. But
I don't.
you know what? Give me a B minus.
B
Oh,
minus.
there you go.
Cool.
That dirty face
All
that
right.
Cole's got.
So
Here's the real rating here.
Yeah, the real
Real
rating, right?
rating.
I have watched this movie probably, no joke, 20 times.
Wow.
Yeah, my kids love it. My wife loves it. I love it. We own it on DVD. I was lazy as shit today, so I bought it on Amazon for $2.99 because I didn't want to get up to put the DVD in. 'Cause mind you, I couldn't find the DVD remote.
But
So
before you go any further,
you know what, Eric?
now hold on. Before you go any
No,
further,
Eric.
it was on Hulu,
Eric.
and I also believe it's on Disney Plus.
Hold on. So I looked on Hulu. And it's
I
on
looked
Hulu
yeah.
Live.
I looked on Hulu, it wasn't on there.
Are you rich? Do you pay for Hulu Live? Do you make millions of dollars a year?
Yes.
He's got all those. He cashed in all those war bonds
I
he's
was-
had
Oh,
from years ago.
Daddy Warbucks, Eric. Oh,
Daddy War Bonds?
You know what? I wasn't aware all my stocks in B&O Railroad would finally pay off for me.
You can afford Hulu Live.
well, you're a piece of shit.
I wasn't aware that you needed Hulu Live to be able to see it. My
See,
mistake.
that shit is confusing. That
It
Hulu
is.
garbage
Yep.
available
Yeah.
on everything says it's available on Hulu. Guess
Yeah.
what? Never is.
No, yeah.
No.
Like I wanted to watch the Mr. Rogers documentary when they said it was coming out on Hulu.
Yeah.
Gotta have the Stars add-on for it. No, thank you.
No thanks.
Oh, you couldn't afford that one with your Warbucks?
Nobody
You piece
wants
of
stars.
shit.
But that's the exception. Nobody ever wants stars. The only time they ever want it is when it's free.
I just call Dish Network every 3 months and say I want to cancel my Stars, and they offer me 3 months free.
Oh my god.
It's great. Same thing with Sirius. Anyways, you're all suckers. So, mind you, watch this like 20 times. Watched it for the 21st time today. That's
Oh my
not
god,
accurate.
I can drink now.
That's not accurate. But loved it just as much. I give it an A. Because I could watch this movie anytime.
Why not an A+?
It's not quite perfect.
Good question. Why not an A+?
Just the main song alone should carry it.
It's because Tom Thumb didn't close his hand on that handshake.
Okay, you know what?
Now, hold on. In Tom Thumb's defense, if you were a small person, could you wrap your hand around Hugh Jackman's hand when he's coming in for a handshake?
It's not that it didn't wrap around his hand, it's that it didn't move at all. He didn't even put in his thumb or anything, it just came at him
Yeah.
with this.
His name is
Left
Tom
with
Thumb.
this.
He should at least be able to move his thumb.
You know what, though? Joel, you made me change my mind. It's a movie I could watch anytime.
Yeah.
I throw it on. My kids love it. I love it. I get into it every time. I want to use the frickin' main song as a opening to a wrestling show that I run sometime.
Yeah.
A+. A+. I
Perfect
love it. It stands
score.
right up there. Yeah, this song. And then imagine, here comes oldest man alive, Eric, to come out and introduce your wrestling show for the evening after you hear,
Jesus Christ, I don't suck the life out of shit. What's the matter with you?
All right, never mind. He's not hired to announce a wrestling show.
There you
You're
go.
pissing me off. A+ from Hot Take Havens. Go out and watch this movie.
Well, there you have it.
Shit.
Pretty high marks there. My lordy. I did not expect that from your from the pick last week.
Yeah.
Well, you put me as producer. Get used to it.
Why?
For one
My
more week
god.
anyway.
My god.
Well,
Feeling hot, hot, hot.
besides feeling hot for Greatest Showman, is there anything else you guys been into this last week?
Old Man Eric. You watch anything?
On Netflix, I came across a documentary of World's Toughest Prisons or whatever.
Oh, Jesus.
Which one ended up being tough? The toughest.
All of them?
So, real question here, Eric. Have you learned how to make someone your bitch?
Stay tuned.
Oh, my god.
Man.
Star Warrantine.
Hot take, looking at you.
Whoa.
You've made an enemy this day.
Why?
You made a powerful enemy, my
Oh
friend.
my god.
Watch out.
Uh-oh.
Nervous.
Tune in for Star Warrantine, where Hot Take Havens is sold for cigarettes.
Oh my god, my poor. Never mind.
Being to near death with a sock full of bars of soap.
Oh my god, my poor rear end.
Because of the spankings, right?
Of course.
Yeah.
What else?
Prisons are known for spankings.
Yeah, hard spanking.
Hard spankings.
Hashtag hard spanking.
Hashtag hard spank havens.
No, no. That is not a hashtag.
Ramundo, I know you're listening.
Oh,
Get it
Ramundo.
trending.
Don't you even, Ramundo.
Hashtag hard spank havens.
Oh my god, I'm sick.
What's that? Hard spank Havens?
Oh, shut your mouth.
Hey, Hardspank, you've been
No.
you've been into anything this last week?
Honestly, I got nothing. Nothing at all.
I'm like racking my brain. I don't think I did anything.
No.
Yeah. Me and Molly started rewatching Community because now it's on Netflix. And it's real fun.
Even that Yahoo season? Is that on there?
I think it's on there. We can't get past that. Like once it gets like season 5, it gets so bad we just stop.
Okay.
But like we're on season 3 right now, and season 3 is where like it gets really Dan Harmony,
Okay.
where like he just starts doing shit because he feels like it.
Uh-huh.
Like there's a whole episode where they're all at this like the two of the study groups, like two of the people in the study group have their own apartment, so they go to their place to just like play Yahtzee, and then like someone orders a pizza, but they can't buzz them in, so someone has to go down and get it. So one of them takes a die and rolls it to see who goes and gets it, and they play out every single reality of what it would happen if that person from the study group went and got the pizza. And it turns into a part where they develop their own reality, like a dark reality, where they just start deciding to wear goatees and try and find a way to the good reality. So, like, that's a part of Community.
I have always wanted to get into Community because everyone said I would love it.
Yeah.
But I never got past, like, the first few episodes.
Like, the first season is very, like, NBC, let's focus on a study group in a community college. Sitcom, yeah. That's the whole first season. The second season, they start getting a little weirder with some things here and there. But the third season is where Dan Harmon's just like, I'm going to turn this into, like, Rick and Morty light. And it's just, like, every episode is so fucking weird, and I love it.
Maybe I'll try it again.
Yeah, it's fun. It's a real fun show.
I've always wanted to get into it, too, but I've never gotten past the first episode.
Yeah.
I watched a lot of 30 Rock.
Yeah.
I watched a ton of Office. But I never got into Community.
I never did either. The first episode is, like, really dry, and it's like, I don't know. Like, where does this go? And why does everyone say this is so good?
Is Joel McHale in the first episode?
Yeah.
I love Joel McHale.
He's in the entire
like, the
series.
Soup on E is one of my favorite things to watch.
Yeah.
In fact, I did watch that the past couple weeks, the Soup on Netflix.
Oh, is it on there now?
Yeah, he did like 12 episodes of the Soup on Netflix, and it's good. It's funny. I love Joel McHale. Saw him live, actually, at UD.
Wow.
Yeah, University of Dubuque. Katie and I, like 9 years ago.
That makes sense.
Yep. Back when UD was cool.
Actually, back when, like, Joel McHale was popular. I'm surprised he hasn't been there recently.
Around the same time I saw, do you guys remember Jean Lajoie?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We went to go
we
see
saw
him.
Jean Lajoie.
We saw him,
at
Yeah.
the Moon Bar.
That was when, we went and saw it too. That was when old B-Dub over there made C. Danger feel awkward when she was trying to meet him.
Yeah.
B-Dub here.
I'm really curious what he's up to now.
Oh, man.
What is that? But I'm too scared to call him.
B-Dub, if you're listening, reach out. We want you on the podcast.
He's a big radio DJ now. He doesn't have time for us.
He's not got time for this small time.
Chris Farber.
Oh no. That'll give us away now. Now people find out where Troy works.
No! They already know how to defeat my dad. We don't want to do that anymore.
That's the thing. If people find out where Troy works, they'll find out where his dad is and throw him in a lake because he can't swim.
What you got, Eric?
Can I go off on a rant for a minute?
Oh my
man.
God, guys!
Are we
late
shooting here?
stage
We're shooting.
show shoot.
We're shooting.
Floor's
Hold
yours.
on.
Yeah, I'd like to be played into this, please.
Here we go.
Perfect. This is for my local LP company. I had told
You're so old.
T-Max about this earlier today.
I was literally going to ask you, is this about your LP story?
It's about my LP story. So living out in the country, you know, unlike you city folk, we don't have access to natural gas. So it's LP for us. So they come out, and unbeknownst to me, they inspect our tank or whatever, and like most everybody else in the world right now, not everybody, but most everybody, they work from home. So
I don't work from home.
I said most everybody. Shut up.
Shut your mouth.
So I get this thing in the mail from them. It's an estimate for $350 to fix shit I had no idea was broken.
Oh my God. You've been able to use the heat and stuff?
Yes. We can cook, take showers.
What's broken about it?
It needs like a whole handful of parts.
What?
To to promote apparently it's supposed to extend the life of this tank. Who knows when the hell it was buried?
I want to know how many parts there are to this, because isn't it just a tank and a tube that goes to the house?
Well, it's got to be vented right and shit like that too, apparently. And so they send me this bill, and I call them, and I said, you know what really grinds my gears?
Oh, what grinds your
my
gears?
God.
The fact that they came out and inspected this shit, saw 2 cars in the driveway, and didn't bother to knock on the fucking door to say, hey, something's wrong here. I have absolutely brought this show to a grinding fucking halt. I am sorry.
Your anger amuses the shit out of me.
I would love just to have an old man rant at an episode. Like the next one would be like, you know what's wrong with my grocery delivery?
Here's the
They always forget my rice cake.
Son of a bitch didn't shave my fucking salami.
So I call them up and say, let's set the appointment up. They call me
This
back.
story's
What's going on?
There's more, guys.
They
There's
call
more.
me back an hour later saying, hey, you pay as you go, so we need you to prepay for repairs. Let me ask you something. Do you fucking prepay for repair? Do you? When you take your car to the garage, they say we need $500 up front.
Can't say that they do it.
Thank you.
Oh my goodness.
For those of you who haven't tuned out yet, thank you for hanging around. For those of you that did, I don't blame you. I don't know.
I love how you're talking to the people that aren't listening anymore.
That's it. That's all I have.
Oh, very good.
Some people bitch about their jobs. I bitch about my LP company.
Tune in next week to find out what Eric's gonna bitch about.
Just bitches to the housing community. The people drive past my house too fast.
It says 45.
And
That's
remember,
it.
if you're driving by, honk your horn, but not after 6 o'clock, damn it.
That's when Wheel of Fortune's on.
Or if it's the weekend, Lawrence Welk.
I can't miss my fucking
nice.
Jeopardy.
Thank you.
My God, I haven't watched shit. I don't know.
my God.
Is it my turn? I don't know what's
Sure.
going on. That's the end of the show.
And what a show it was.
So, if they want to complain to you about their LP with people on the internet, I don't know what the fuck that sentence was. Where can they talk to you on the internet, JT?
Hey, you can always find me and LP Eric at Bucky for everyone on Twitter, also Bucky for everyone on Instagram, Bucky for everyone on Snapchat.
Hey, you can find me at Coach Havens on Twitter, and I want to talk. I want to talk about movies. I want to talk about wrestling. I want to talk about anything you want to talk about.
What about you, LPE?
LPE?
You can find me on Twitter at my LP company sucks.
Oh!
No,
Oh, my
just kidding.
God.
It's El Generico.
LP Nerico?
Nice.
You
There
can
you
find
go.
me. That wasn't that nice. You can find me at Detroit to the Max.
I
on
think The
Twitter.
Greatest Showman begs to differ, Troy.
Oh, really?
And you can find me and JT both at Review Pod on Twitter as well. While there, the last match of the first round of the Tournament of Random Movies.
Dick Tracy versus Road to Perdition.
Get into it. All of our episodes are uploaded onto reviewpod.podbean.com, as well as almost every podcasting platform there is out there. Spotify, Stitcher, Google Podcasts, Apple Podcasts. If you happen to be in that Apple ecosystem, you can go ahead and rate and review us there, because a good review from you helps other people find the show as well.
Sent from your iPhone.
Sent from your iPhone. Very good, LP.
It's the only way to do it.
If you want to write in, such as Jeremy did tonight, you can do so at reviewpod@gmail.com. That's going to do it. So we have all been waiting in anticipation
Yeah. Hot take.
Oh man.
We're all at the edge of our folding chairs right now.
Are you sure you are?
Well, your last...
Hard shit havens or whatever it was that we did before.
So, no prune havens over here if we're talking hard shits. We are...
God, that's too much.
X-Lax Havens.
I am going to let you guys choose.
Oh,
I have 5 movies.
Whoa!
With random numbers assigned to them.
Oh, no.
Christ.
And
Yes, 5
A
movies.
lethal
5
lottery.
movies.
We had 2 last time we talked
I could
to
not
you.
pick from. Okay?
Wow.
So I'm going to let you guys pick the fate of the listeners for next week.
All right.
Okay? So I'm thinking of a number. I'm thinking of a number between 1 and 20.
Jesus.
You have 5 numbers. Yeah,
Hold
5
on.
movies.
Just hear me out. Hear me out. This
is
is
the
a
most
process.
Drunk logic.
This is the most elaborate way to pick from 5 movies.
I have 5 movies.
Are we going to go into like a
Guys,
scavenger
Will
hunt?
you just let me talk? This is 5. Wait a minute. 5 movies. I'm thinking of a number. Boom. I got the number. It's in my head. All right. I'm going to write it down in case you all wonder.
I won't look.
Okay?
All right.
I want the closest to get to the number is going to pick the number that we're choosing for next week. So, Eric, what number am I thinking of?
11.
Okay. Joel, what number am I thinking of?
I'm going to go 17.
Okay. And Troy, what number?
Son of a bitch. I was going to pick 17.
We got to pick a new number.
5.
Simpatico.
Okay. Eric is the closest. The number was 12.
Oh, shit.
Eric, I have
Eric.
5 numbers. The numbers are random.
Do I pick between 1 and 20 for that?
No. I have the number. I have the number 4, 7, 11, 16, or 23.
What the fuck is this weird game you've made?
Is this
Pick a
part of...
number.
This is like... Are you a Freemason? Like, what is this weird shit?
Pick a number.
You're doing some weird
4,
coded bullshit.
7, 11, 16, or 23. Again, 4, 7, 11, 16, or 23.
You know what? 11 got me here. I'll pick 11 again.
Oh my god. Okay, next
No.
week we are watching the 1991 supernatural alien film
What?
starring one Terry Bollea, Hulk Hogan himself.
No.
Suburban Commando, baby.
Oh my
I'm watching
god.
Suburban Commando.
We're gonna watch that guy throw a dog in a lake.
You chose it. I didn't choose it. You chose it, Eric.
Can I see your other choices?
Could
Okay.
I also ask what the other choice?
you
If
would've
they're all
chosen-
Suburban Commando, I'm gonna slap you in the head.
If you would have chosen number 4,
And Mr. Nanny.
we would be watching The Love Guru.
Oh,
God.
dodged a bullet.
You're welcome, everybody.
If you would have chose number 7, we would be watching the 1989 holiday movie, Why Have a Merry Christmas When You Can Have a No Holds Barred Christmas? If you would have chosen 16, we'd be watching the 1993 classic, also starring Sherman Helmsley, Mr. Nanny.
Wow. It's a lot of Hulk Hogan in
If
this.
you would have chosen number 23, I would have made you pick between House of a Thousand Corpses or The Devil's Rejects.
Wow.
So,
Can I change my pick?
nope, you cannot. Next week,
These are the
tune in,
rules.
because we're watching Suburban Commando, motherfuckers.
I'm gonna have to write that down because I will forget that we are doing that movie.
That's right.
I profusely apologize to everybody.
You better, because that movie
Guys,
sucks.
this
but
is
that's
why
what
we're taking
watching.
this power away from him starting the week after next.
Never seen Suburban Commando.
Well, I have it on a double DVD feature. if
Isn't
you'd like to
Christopher
borrow it.
Lloyd in that?
Christopher Lloyd. Oh, you know what? Is it Christopher Lloyd or Rick Moranis? One of the two.
I think it's Christopher Lloyd.
It
I don't
might be
think
Christopher
I don't think
Lloyd
Rick
is-
Moranis has been in a movie with Hulk Hogan.
Christopher Lloyd is Hulk Hogan's buddy in Suburban Commando.
Does he throw the dog in the river?
I don't know, but The Undertaker is also in Suburban
What?
Commando. Yes,
Okay.
robbing a bank. I can't wait to
God.
talk Suburban Commando.
Jesus Christ.
You guys
Here
chose
we go.
this, not me. You guys chose it.
Don't put this evil on
Yeah.
us.
No,
Son of a
screw you
bitch.
guys. You chose it.
Well, before we get to Suburban Commando,
Yeah.
we're also going to be diving into Star Warrantine.
What will be somewhat will probably be the similar divisive film, The Last Jedi.
Yeah. Hitting that up Monday.
Monday.
So join us then.
Eric, did you watch Last Jedi?
Yes, I did.
Wow!
Wow, 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 wow.
Wowie, wow, wow.
I feel like we're one.
That's going to be it.
Stay
Yeah.
the hell away from me.
I wish I could
For
say
all
we'd end the
those-
show and come back fresh, but
Yeah.
we're not.
For all those that are listening, Cole's gonna be just as drunk when we talk about The Last Jedi.
I'm gonna pop another beer here, so it's gonna be real bad.
Jesus.
God. So join us for that, but until next time, I have been Troy to the Max Extreme.
As always, I'm JT3K.
And for these two lovable lugs over here, LPE and Hot Take Havens, we are off.